Shutting Sub-Zero. Today we're gonna try something a little different. We're gonna be taking a look at a Nintendo Switch third-party controller, but through the eyes of a good buddy of mine here in the Bronx. His name is Recommend. So consider this video a shout out to his channel, and if you enjoyed it, I implore you to subscribe. So don't worry, I'll be making a video very soon. So in the meantime, enjoy this one. Later.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Recommend, and today we're going to be reviewing the N30 arcade stick for the Nintendo Switch. See you in a minute. With the massive success of the Nintendo Switch over the last year, third parties are scrambling to get their products out of the door. Now, 8BitDo has thrown their hat into the ring with a wireless arcade stick that's specifically advertised for the Switch. First, let me give you a few seconds to look at the official specs. As you can see, you get a 480 mAh rechargeable battery, which is rated for 18 hours of playtime. The wireless protocol used by this controller is Bluetooth 4.0, and you get a wealth of OSs that you can connect with, including Windows, macOS, Android, and SteamOS. Inside of the box, you'll get an arcade stick, a 3-meter USB cable for charging and wired gaming, and finally, a manual. The controller weighs roughly 3 pounds and is themed after an actual NES pad. There is only one joystick which allows you to select between digital and analog input. You also get turbo, select, and pair buttons, as well as a toggle for X input and D input to allow you to select different connectivity options. To activate the switch mode, you simply hold down Y and start when powering on the joystick, and then go to the pairing screen on the Switch. Unlike many other Switch controllers, this one is a pain to get synced the first time, and eventually I was able to do it, but I wasn't all that happy with it. The joystick itself feels loose and not even close to arcade perfect. There's also a giant flaw if you plan to use this on the Switch, and something that makes me wonder what 8BitDo was thinking. Take a look at the button layout. Notice anything strange? I'll give you a second. It's an Xbox layout. Normally, this would not be an issue, but when it's primarily advertised as a Switch controller, this is a humongous flaw. Now, you may be thinking, I'll just remap the buttons, but that's no solution. Not all games have that option, and it can make some games unplayable. The base is made of metal, and the rest is made of a decently durable plastic. The travel on the buttons feels a little short, and the controller feels very hollow. If you look up videos where people take this thing apart, you will see that it's mostly empty space inside. When using the controller, I also never felt like this was a great controller for fighting games. It's nowhere near precise enough for that. Your best bet is to use it for simpler arcade games where complex motions aren't the norm. The strength of the stick lies in its versatility. As mentioned before, it does work for many different platforms, but it also works for 8BitDo's wireless dongles. You can use this on the original NES, Super Nintendo, and even the NES and Super Nintendo Classic Editions with the correct dongles. Apparently, it's usable on the Raspberry Pi as well, but I don't own one yet to test it on. Some omissions are rumble support and motion controls, though the latter should be common sense, as you shouldn't be flailing around the house with this beast. As always, 8BitDo does provide firmware updates, so keep their support page bookmarked. Overall, for $80, the N30 arcade stick wouldn't be a terrible deal. If you're looking for a jack-of-all-trades arcade stick, then the price may be worth it just for the wireless aspects and compatibility. However, if you are buying this solely for the Nintendo Switch, or for seriously playing fighting games, then stay far away and save your money for a better option, such as the Magic NS adapter, which I also happen to do a review on, and I'll link it at the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified when I upload new content. Feel free to leave a comment below, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram under Recommend. Have a great day, and see you in the next video.